Welcome back to the third tale from the Twilight Zone VR. Let's just get right into it. Every man is put on earth condemned to die. Time and method of execution unknown. Is today our day to die in the Twilight Zone?
Today is the day the whole world has been waiting for. A momentous turning point in the history of human environmental progress. We are standing by for the Prime Minister to give the okay for countdown launch of Elizabeth I. The controversial long-range probe to reach and harness the sun's outer layer and supercharge worldwide solar output. Hopefully, scientists promise salvaging the world's energy crisis.
Well, we know how that turns out. Turns out not well. Well, we're playing as Sam Chapman, writing Invasion 2: The Return. We've seen that name. He was the writer on the video game from the first chapter, who wrote down that he hates this job. Maybe we left. Maybe we left the company. We're writing a book. Finish the book by the 27th. Got to get inspiration. Got to get... I mean, it's not going to matter, right? Because we know how that solar mission turns out. We know how it turns out. But Sam Chapman doesn't know. He has no idea how that's going to go. Well, this is his home. It's quite nice. There's Mango. It says, Mango, my best friend, 1999 to 2006. We saw this in the video game office. Considering it's here now, maybe we might assume he was fired. Brought his stuff home, possibly. Key Writer Award, Sam Chapman. Well, he's an award-winning writer. We know that much. Oh, here's Invasion. Can't get a good, we could kind of like get a very blurry view of what he looks like, but we can't actually get, and can't read that text. Can't read it. Gotta love some old cartoons. Sam just keeps this on all day while he works. Just in the background, you know. We see some boxes lying around. Maybe he just moved in? What an enormous moon out tonight. He's got some magazines by the front door, as you do. I mean, you don't really. I mean, maybe it's just decorations, but it doesn't really seem like anyone would be around to pick those up. It's like has a waiting room feel to it, to put magazines out by the door like this. He has magazines like Style Your Home and Animals. I love Animals magazine. It's my favorite. Door's locked. No one out on the streets tonight. Could see Sam's red car out there. Here's the kitchen. Ooh, what's for dinner? Looks like we have a burger. Shopping list. Oh, tried to pick up the shopping list. Here we go. Shopping list. Onions, cucumber, bread, apples, batteries. Did we buy some apples? I don't really see any apples around, but what I see around is this. Oh. Sam's frustrated. He just can't think of what to do. Can't think of what to write. No more books. Sam's been wasting his life. He got that computer science degree, now spending his life writing novels. Can't open this box of pizza. I will. It's fresh, delicious. Hand wash? Another copy of Animals magazine. Swim with turtles and save the turtles. Know all about sea turtles. Maybe turtles play an important part in Sam's next story. Can't open this. Oh, what about the fridge? The fridge is locked. Who locks a fridge, Sam? Who does that? The art we've got hanging up, not much to it. Just kind of something you put up to so the walls don't look blank. You know that kind of art, right? Not really any. It's not art meant for someone to actually look at. It's just there so things don't look empty. Here's a thing. We all have one of these things, right? Oh, I didn't even realize that was made of glass. Right? Super powerful. Clinics. Wash up. I can't throw any of these. Can't throw any of them. Laundry's going. Here's our bedroom. Oh, look at this. Got a leak. Got a bucket under it, collecting that water. Did we know about that when we bought the house? Probably not. They probably didn't mention it. Pain away, Max. Do we have pain problems? I mean, we keep it right by the bed. I assume that we have pain problems. Here's some folded jeans. I mean, no, that's too small to be jeans. That's like really short denim shorts. I guess Sam likes to show off the legs. Showing off the gams. Because those were not long at all. A 1,000 years. Two humans meet. The humans have a short-term and hormonal imbalance and fall in love. One of the humans ceases to live. The other human sheds 1,000 tears. Wow. It's a mystery story? That's what it says, but they have the whole description right there. It sounds like a romance to me. A romance that ends in tragedy. I wonder if that's anyone. I don't know if Sam is single or not. Maybe that's why he's showing off so much leg, trying to attract someone. There's something... Can I crouch? Can't pick that up. Okay. Right now we're just exploring the house, getting to know Sam. I wonder if that cartoon is over. That just like a test pattern? Yeah, it's a test pattern. Phone's ringing. I guess they show the one cartoon and then they go off the air. Unknown caller. Hello? Yes. Yes, hello. Sounds like a transformer exploded somewhere. It is pretty startling when that happens. A loud boom, all the power goes out, and then you just have to wait for the power company to come by. I guess the boom had such an impact that it set our car alarm off. Or maybe not. This is not what Sam moved out to the suburbs for. A nice morning waking up at 10 a.m. Wow. What a job we have. We could wake up at 10 in the morning. Ah, here's our itinerary. Today's activities: we consume food substances, ingest medicated tablets, 3, watch entertainment device, 4, lying in sleeping chamber. That sounds like a full day. That sounds like a nice day indeed. Our room looks a little different. Not quite as many decorations as... Well, we didn't actually take a look at that bedroom. We took a look at the one downstairs. We haven't been up here, though. This art is a bit more experimental than the first floor art. Well, one of the things was the medication, right? Here's some PR pills. There we go. Can't forget to take our pills. Can we go outside? It's very blindingly white out today. We cannot go outside. Yeah, the first floor looks a bit different as well. And there was a door here before. This is the bedroom that had the leak. Can't go into the laundry room. Back door is locked. Well, one of the things on our schedule is to eat foodstuffs. What food do we have? Oh, it is a block of meat. I love a block of meat. Human news, everything is fine. Man, I love the human news. They tell it like it is. They don't sugarcoat it. So when they say everything's fine, you know they mean it. It's, No, actually it's bread, isn't it? Like, from the top of it, it's red and pink. At least that's what it looks like to me. Kind of thought it was meat. No, pretty sure this is bread. Well, entire loaf of bread. Can't open that. Can't open. We keep our drawers locked, like any sensible homeowner does. Some pleasant music playing. Like yesterday, last night, it had that news about the solar mission. We don't want to hear anything like that. We just want to have some pleasant tunes. Yeah, that's nice. Can't grab that. What else was in our itinerary? Well, we should, yeah, watch the entertainment device, wasn't it? I believe that was number 3. Clocks don't work that way. Also, where did Mango go? There he is. Mango's looking real, active today. Oh, okay. We have our activities down here as well. Watch entertainment device is next. Looking good, Mango. This again, huh? I feel like this is the only thing they show. It's a good cartoon, it's just that you can only watch it so many times, you know? Well, sometimes some people like watching the same thing repeatedly. It acts as like comfort food. Just feels comfortable to be able to return to those same old shows and cartoons. Maybe they remind you of better times. But how can things get better than right now?
Bill, Blackie, while I snip off some of that wool.
Are you kidding? I'm half cotton.
Wise guy, eh? I'm Parisian, see? And I want your wool for a coat.
Okay. Customer.
Well, we'll leave that cartoon behind. And we'll go back to lie in our sleeping chamber. It's been a long day. We've done a lot, really. We should be proud of ourselves. It always feels good to make down a list of things that you got to do, and then you do them. And then you can feel good about that. And I feel good about what we did today. It can be hard to sometimes get up, but sometimes you just gotta face the day. You gotta consume your food substances. You gotta ingest your medicated tablets. You gotta watch the entertainment device. You gotta lie in the sleeping chamber. And sometimes you say, hey, maybe I could just switch things up some days. Maybe make things a little bit more interesting. Nah. No. Sorry. This is what you're doing. Pills. Eat our substances. I wonder what the substance is for today. An apple, huh? Apple, it's a kind of off color, isn't it? It's like a really dark green. Well, what are you gonna do? Everything is fine as usual. When is it not fine around here? Let's go watch our entertainment device. Hi, Mango. You want to play or anything? He never wants to. He just hangs out up there watching. I mean, I guess he'll do what he wants to do. But I mean, we've been doing it so many times. This whole routine. It's day 36. We could speed run it. Maybe we could record ourselves doing that and upload it. Speed run the day. At least we get to get up at 10 a.m. I mean, you can't beat that, really. But they could do to mix up the itinerary a little bit. What's the foodstuffs for today? Another apple. I'm trapped. Break the cycle. Look. It's one thing to say that I'm trapped. At least put the apostrophe in the right place. I mean, how can I take this message seriously? How can I? Well, we might remember that our house used to have a door here. It hasn't, though. It does now. It's back. My achievements will unlock the way. So we got a big old keyhole. It says my achievements will unlock it. Well, what achievements do we have around here? We do have one. While things may have gotten a bit unusual, there is something that's been consistent. And that is, we still do have our writing award. Mango's been keeping a sharp eye over it. Key Writer Award, Sam Chapman. And that does look like a key, doesn't it? Well, we might as well try it out. Yum. And in it goes. They make you forget. Well, at least they changed the scenery a little bit. Looks like we bought a new house plant, and it is enormous. Is there anything else different around here? Oh, that's locked. Really, it's too big. Okay, I appreciate trying to change up the scenery, but that house plant is way too big. Have to escape. Our TV's gone. It only ever showed the one show anyway. Out of the frying pan. Into the fire, the saying goes. Wow, I didn't notice that 1,000 Tears was a 5-time award winner. Oh. It's a very thick book. Well, some things can be comfortable. Actually, that's being shown in reverse. That just makes it a completely new thing now. You can watch it from your levitating couch. Those are expensive, you know. You can never afford it on what we get from our writing gig. I like this sort of experimental decorations here with like the enormous bowl out here in the front hall. Like you walk in and you're surprised. It's unexpected. Like you don't do anything with it. But people see that and they're like, I'm not sure about that. That's locked. Ah. Normally this is our front door. Now it leads into the kitchen. Turn a corner to view things from a different angle. Maybe we need to get a different perspective on things. The radio is not playing our favorite song. Well, that doesn't seem right at all. Someone hung this upside down. Some loud booms coming from somewhere. Ah, coming from outside. I guess we can finally see what was in our fridge. Just like a few pieces of fruit, just like a potato, a cucumber. Not a very stocked fridge, honestly. Most bathrooms don't have an entryway from the ceiling. It's experimental architecture. Don't give in. It couldn't last forever. It's time to break free. Don't let them see you. Well, another thing that's been consistent in our life has been our old friend, the alarm clock. The final alarm, it says. We hit this to wake up, don't we? But maybe it can help us wake up for real.
Sam Chapman, a science fiction writer who now finds himself captive to an astonishing science fact: visitors from another world. Quite an extraordinary predicament that perfectly illustrates a classic idiom most familiar to those in the tall tale profession. Truth is stranger than fiction in the Twilight Zone.
Wow, we're getting our intro narration quite late. We've broken through the boundaries of our illusion. And what do we find behind it? Go that way? All we know is that we apparently have a friend leaving us notes and clues. That arrow is pointing this way. We've spent months in here. Don't get lost. Well, you feel kind of awkward peering in on someone's bathroom. Fortunately, all they're doing is dancing in front of the mirror. Hello? Hello? He can't hear us. It's like the first time we've actually gotten a clear look at a human being in this game, isn't it? No one in that one. It says to go this way. A clothing store. I think there's an argument happening at the register. At least the pointing doesn't look friendly. Thump, thump, thump. They cannot hear us. Well, that paper says to go that way, but there is a window over this way. How can we save them? Don't know if that man works at the mortuary or... I mean, it seems like he's sort of talking to himself. Maybe wondering how his life turned out the way it did. Once again, peering on someone in the bathroom. It's more than once now, and usually it doesn't even happen once per day. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? The aliens come and they put you in a simulation of human life and the one you get is prison. Could have come up with something a little better, aliens. How disappointing. How disappointed would you be? There's a gateway back home. Well, this does look familiar. Do as he says to hit your targets. We have a force field in front of us. I cannot pass by the force field. Something behind it. Well, we weren't able to open our fridge, but I guess this is what was in it. Of course, Simon is the apex of alien technology. I always knew humans could never have come up with that. I do like a good apple, but maybe this thing does too. Well, looks like we can walk into the whiteness. And what do we find on the other side? Now, at this point, I would be thinking if the aliens came and, like, this was the alien city, I'm like, you don't really need to create the simulations of how we live, because the alien city is pretty badass looking. It's fine if it doesn't look like my house. But you know, I feel like I have to do something real quick. You might remember from when I recorded Resident Evil 4, something I mentioned is that if you record too long, the scariest and most spine-tingling of things can happen. For if the recording file reaches 4 gigabytes in length, the recording stops and the file becomes a useless hunk of data that you can't read, because I guess the recorder was not actually meant to exceed that. So give me a second while I stop and start the recording, because I am frightened of possibly wrecking the recording by having it go too long. Alright, we're back. Fresh and ready to go. Be careful, we've done this before. This is my house. Alright, apparently we have broken out before. Not the first time we've done it. And if that's the case, it does sound like we've been caught before and put back into the simulation. Unfortunately, it seems that the aliens have not maintained all of their floating platforms. Some of them are broken down. I guess this is this kind of looks like the van from Power Wash Simulator. Maybe Power Wash Simulator happens in the Alien VR simulation as well. Are you actually cleaning anything? Or is it all in your mind? Oh, hey, it's our monkey. Hi. Our monkey steadies us. It's our constant. The good old amorphous blob in the front yard. It's like a lawn gnome, except a man-sized amorphous blob. It has its charm. By the way, if you're wondering, can you actually fall off of this? The answer is yes. And you do have to checkpoint you at your front door. So let's just, try not to have to do that again. These are broken. Fortunately, just hop off right here. Mind the blob. Presumably there are people living in these houses, but... Knock, knock. No. We cannot go see them. We have to look out for ourselves, after all. Fortunately, we have not been noticed by any aliens. After all, this complex is so big. It would be hard to notice just one person walking around. Any mail? Nope. There is an enormous gate that we've been making our way towards, though. And don't forget to take out the recycling. You may be living in a simulation on an alien ship, but don't forget to separate your plastics and the glass and the cardboard. Alright, we've made it. We've arrived at the gate. It appears to be asleep. I like how the tentacles end with human hands. It's a neat look. There are other enormous gates on both sides of the chamber. And a glow thingy on this side. This door can only be opened by their hands. Ow. I hit a chair. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. I do not have their hands. How can I get their hands? Well, there are these two doors. Which one should we try? Having a nice old nap in the stasis tube. There are worse things. Reload by moving the gun to the magazine on my head. A little, we got a Harris government model, United States property. And it's loaded. Little security breach in the alien facility. They probably should have taken that gun. But now I've taken the gun. And now we have an active alien. Wow, that is a powerful gun. It exploded the alien. leaving its eye to roll around like a soccer ball, which makes me wonder if I can kick it. Well, probably not. It's just phasing right through that. I cannot kick it. Doesn't seem so. So the alien, upon seeing me, started attacking me psychically. That's why the screen started glowing green. You gotta kill it before it finishes. Otherwise, well, we have to try again, but I guess story-wise, the idea is that they would put us back in the simulation. I guess that's what's happened in our previous escape attempts. But this time, we have the deadliest of all items, a human weapon. Can the aliens deal with the human capacity to kill? See, the stasis tubes probably is a good time. The aliens also like to chill out in the tubes. Find something to smash this. Try the other room. Well, we have something right here. Oh, did I step on that? It squelched. It's not squelching again. It did make a sound. All right. One of its hands was just hanging out. Now I have it. The hand is mine. I wish I could kick the eyeballs. I know that sounds cruel, but hey. They're the right size for being like a soccer ball or a basketball. They're just the right size. Well, the important thing now is I have an alien hand. It's like moving at the end of it a little bit. High five. Alright, alien hand. Do your alien magic. I have a key. I have a weapon. Can anything stop me? Can anything stop a human with intent to kill? Might also notice, hey, we're in Stave One, the makers of only the best AAA games. Human history says that before the aliens came, the employees in Stave One complained that the manager was crunching them. That manager vanished one day, disappeared. No one knows where he went. Teleported us right next to an alien. Wonder how these aliens feel about crunch. Oh, hey. Stop that. Fortunately, their hearing seems to be kind of poor. I should also mention that once they look at me, I can't move. So I freeze in place until either I shoot them or everything turns green. Guess I missed a few times there. In the first story, cans could be used for a distraction. I don't actually know if that works here. Did I see our monkey? Pretty sure our monkey was running across. Well, not much of a use of a distraction there. But I mean, we do have practice using these desks for stealth, don't we? Could go for a nice cold Polybius right about now. They'll come over pretty quickly once they notice you. No marker to write anything down with. That would be neat if the whiteboard that I wrote down my microtransactions idea. That would be pretty cool if that was around somewhere, but I kind of doubt it. Oop. No. Here. Gotta step away from my chair because I keep banging it with my hand. Ooh, the lead writer? This is our office. Do you remember? We used to work here. First thing I'm gonna do when I get back is have a BBQ in the sun. Do we have to kill them? I've seen the Queen. She guards the teleporter home. I eat, but I'm never hungry. I wonder what happened to that monkey. Rodman was right. I wonder if he's here. Where do the bullets come from? We need to go back and leave breadcrumbs to follow. I wonder if they launched that solar probe yet. Yeah, about that. How long have we been in here? Well, this is our office. Someone's been sleeping here. We took our monkey home with us, of course. But it looks like whoever it is who's been leaving these messages for us was someone who worked at Stave One. And apparently not Rodman, because that note says, I wonder if Rodman worked here. But what was Rodman right about? Did he predict aliens invading? Unsure about that. Anything at the reception desk? Doesn't seem so. Don't know why that took so many shots. Was I missing? And there's that little mascot for the company that was on our desk in the first episode. Though it's moving a little bit, so I guess it's alive. Well, let's use our hand to unlock the door. Looks pretty squelchy in here. We're out of the office. But we haven't yet quite made it to our destination. Wherever that is. We're trying to escape, but what does escape look like? How do you get out of such a place? Whoops. Who sees me? Anyone else around? We could go that way, but there's also another way over here. Is there a right way to go? Or are they both right? Alright, that can take us that way. What where'd that other one go to? Okay, I can't go back. I was wondering why there was more than one way we could go. Oh, we are back on the first one. This did take us back to that. Alright, so maybe this one is the right... No, okay. That's the first one. We're on one right over. That one was close. Surrounded by 3 of them. Good thing the reloading is very fast. You just kind of slam your hand down to your hip. Doesn't seem like there's anyone on this one. One, two. Looks like there's only 2 here. Unless there's someone... No, doesn't look like it. Does look like we are making our way closer to this gate over here. Now, I was just thinking, back when we were doing the office bit... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, they got me. There are too many. Okay, this is not that far back. How am I going to do those 4 at once? What's a good position to be in for that? I was just saying, back in that office part, something that would have actually been pretty startling is if the stalker from the first episode showed up in there. I mean, maybe. It wouldn't have made much sense. Ah, it's taking too long. Once I start shooting, they all start looking at me at the same time. Where is a good position? Can I maybe duck anywhere out of the way? They do have to have a line of sight with me, I think. But it doesn't seem like there's any cover in that area. Like, let's look around real quick. There's nothing to hide behind. Oh, hold on. I am hiding right here. Ah, I got 3. I could not see the 4th one. Yeah, I guess every time that happens, they put us back in. I mean, honestly, they're being entirely tolerant, considering how many of them we've killed at this point. Well, are our bullets even killing them? Maybe they are able to survive. All right, where can I stand in that area? Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. I was thinking about it the wrong way. Maybe the actual the way to win is through peace, not through killing and violence. But can humans figure out a way to be? Figure out a way of it to exist that doesn't involve being violence? Can we forsake the gun? And the answer is no, of course. But maybe the gun is just a losing solution. Things to think about. But for right now, we have to think about escape. Hey, it's our monkey. Our monkey's showing us the way out. We could always rely on our monkey. Well, it appears that our monkey has led us to the big gross brain chamber. Well, what do you do when you're confronted with a big gross brain?
lifetime spent dreaming up hostile alien invaders has blinded Mr. Chapman to the possibility of alien saviors. Now he finds himself left behind in a place all writers dread, written into a corner. A corner located in a particularly grim region, the Twilight Zone.
Well, maybe violence wasn't the way, after all.
The engines have fired up. Stand by. The quest to save humanity has begun.
And that is the end of the Twilight Zone VR. Our adventure, well, it tied together in the end. It's hard to do, you know, a plot twist considering how often plot twists of every sort have been done before, but it's kind of a neat little tie-in to have you go back to the second episode and remember, hey, remember how the Earth's dead because the sun got big? Yeah, here you go. But why was the monkey okay? The monkey at the end was sitting in our car looking at us. Was, like, the monkey some kind of devil figure? Some kind of deceiver? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe that's looking into it too much. It didn't seem like the monkey was dying or anything. Well, of our 3 episodes, I would say that the third one was the strongest, and perhaps of these 3, the most of what I might expect when you're saying this is a Twilight Zone game. The bit where, you know, the power goes off, you hear the explosion and the power goes out, that was actually a little creepy. Which I feel like, you know, this game doesn't really have much of that, but that one bit I felt was pretty effective. The part where you're going through the house and everything is sort of faded out and smudged and not right, I thought that was neat. Then, of course, you get into some impossible floor plan of the house as you're trying to get out. I thought that the alien city looked very cool, especially in VR. It's a very cool environment. And then, of course, you get to the twist where it was, no, the aliens are actually here to help. You fool! The human capacity for hubris has doomed you. It was okay. That was not bad. And then it sort of ties in elements from the first and second episodes with you playing as the writer, the head writer from the game, and going through the office, and then tying back to the second episode where the sun is big and the Earth is destroyed. Like I said, I think it would have been a kind of a cool, creepy moment if the stalker from the first game had appeared when I was going through the office building. Wouldn't have made much sense, but I mean, that's fine, right? It's fine. Who was the person who was writing us letters? Like, it wasn't the boss from the first episode, was it? Because there are not many characters that we know of. And it wasn't Rodman, because one of the letters said Rodman was right. So, who else could it have been? I don't know, maybe the boss somehow got out of the video game at some point and was a changed person after experiencing such punishments. Possibly. Well, anyway. That is our third episode out of 3 for the Twilight Zone VR, and I feel that episode 3 was the strongest by a fair margin. However, when I thought I was going to say that's it for the Twilight Zone, turns out not actually, because just yesterday I found that they are releasing more content for October. Don't know what it is, but they say they have a Halloween update coming. When that comes out, I suppose then we will be returning to the Twilight Zone. I don't know if this means 3 more episodes or if it's going to be smaller scale than that. I don't know what it is. Just that there is supposed to be an October update. So, hey, I do like the idea of horror short story anthologies. And while, the Twilight Zone is Twilight Zone VR a little rough in spots, let's say. If they can make more and they want to make more, I would like to play more. So, we'll see if we return back later on this month to the Twilight Zone. I'll see you then.